All right, you go introduce yourself. Go ahead, do your thing. Introduce yourself. You don't have a name?
I'm Brianna.
Hi, Brianna. How do I know you?
We met through mutual friends. We do business together sometimes.
What else we do?
We vibe out. We chill.
Okay, that's about right. That's about right. Yes, that's what we do. All right. So, why are we doing this today? What did we just do? We just had a date, right? Would you consider that a date?
Maybe. I mean, we just went and got food.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a date. Why? Because I paid for it, and I don't do shit like that for people. So I consider that shit a fucking first date. How was our first date?
It was cool.
It was cool. How cool? From 1 to 10.
I don't consider that the first date though.
Why not?
Well, because the first time we hung out, I considered that a first date, even though we didn't really go anywhere.
So you being in the crib and cooking is a first date to you?
Well, I mean.
Well, I kind of cooked. Well, we kind of cooked.
You
together.
did not cook.
I made the broccoli and cheese.
You put it in the microwave.
I made the bread with the cheese on it.
You put some cheese on some bread and put it in the oven. Okay. And I took it out when it got ready.
Man, that's crazy. These women always try to take credit for good things that a brother like me trying to do.
You helped. You contributed.
Okay.
It's all love.
I'm already knowing. So how was that first date?
It was cool. I liked it. One thing for me about dates is like niggas will take you out on a date and then not know what to talk about. Your conversation was pretty good.
See, this isn't crazy how everything comes back for. What are you doing? Yo, if y'all could only see, this woman is like eating margarita salt. I didn't even know that there was a such thing as margarita salt until I even got to the South. Like, she's really eating salt that tastes like lemon lime.
But when you tasted it, what did you say?
That shit good as hell.
You were mind blown.
That shit was good as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was mad good. But that's weird as fuck though. Like, you really eating salt. Like,
people think everything we do down here is weird.
I'm not gonna lie. Louisiana is really different. I'm be real. I didn't know that Louisiana was this big. All I know was there was a New Orleans and a Baton Rouge. I didn't know nothing else.
Most people at least know about Lafayette and Shreveport.
I never heard of a Lafayette in my life, and I never knew of a Shreveport in my life. I don't know. I still to this day really kind of don't know where Shreveport is.
You ain't never been to Shreveport?
I know that you gotta pass. You go through Shreveport. You gotta pass. No, to go to Nataguchi area. The Nataguchi's area. Why are you laughing at me?
You mean Natchitoches?
Yeah, with Nataguchis. You go through the Nacogdoches area. You gotta pass Shreveport.
No, you don't.
You don't? I know it's like an hour away. That's all I know.
Natchitoches is going south. Shreveport is going west.
Man.
So to go to Dallas, you gotta go through Shreveport.
Okay, so how about if you gotta go to Houston? You go through Monroe?
Yeah. No. Houston's different. You still go through Shreveport, but you take a different way along the way.
I'm tired. All I know, that place got an airport, and the bus stops there for mad long if you try to go anywhere outside of northern Louisiana. But there's a lot of things y'all do here that I don't understand. So, like for one, y'all radio stations really listen to like Boosie, like 2005 Boosie. Like,
I mean, do y'all's radio stations not play like y'all's throwbacks for y'all's local rappers?
Yeah, but it's not every day.
I'm not gonna say it's every day.
From 5 at primetime hours of radio, it's every day at 5 o'clock.
So the radio station plays the music that they call in a request.
Man, y'all need to listen to some music out this.
And
bitch.
You can stop with the y'all word because you be with me. I hardly ever listen to the radio.
Nah,
unless my phone about to die.
You right. All right. I mean, all right. So there's a couple things that you said you wanted to address with me. So let's address them. First things first. What are some things that you like about me?
You what?
Yep, I went there, people. I went there.
I mean, like I said, you got good conversation. Your vibe is dope. You're educated. You're cultured. So I mean, those are all things that I think, are qualities that I possess. So I mean, it's just you're relatable.
So you don't like my beard?
No, I like the beard. I fucks with the beard.
You don't like the style?
No, I fucks with the swag, yeah.
Okay, so why you not try to give me no credit? You see how she try to do me, y'all? She never give me credit for nothing,
Well, I
bro.
felt like it might have been, good to start with the shit that didn't sound shallow.
Oh, you're a good woman.
I try to be, but you be making me seem, making me out to be the devil.
You are the devil.
Call me evil on a regular basis.
You are evil.
But I know what else we can address. Your body temperature. Why you always cold?
Why is it? Oh, yo, all right. So this is my problem with y'all here, right? Y'all really will keep the AC at 68 degrees.
My AC be at 71 degrees.
Nah, we not gonna do that. Every time I be coming over here, it be dumb cold, and you be telling me I'm not cold. My AC be at
71 degrees.
That should be.
I've never had the AC lower than 70 because that shit runs the bill up. The one time it was lower than 70 was when my aunt came. Man,
listen, it's really not that hot outside all the time.
It's hot as fuck outside.
The house should be like 73
and it's humid,
degrees.
So it's like you add the hot with the humid, and you just getting smothered. No. And if you're sitting in the house and it's hot and humid, it gets stuffy, and then it starts smelling weird. It starts smelling like it's hot and humid.
I'm gonna tell you my problem with Louisiana, right? I'm gonna tell you. I think this is really my issue. I think that it's a different kind of cold for me, even though I went to school in Buffalo and I'm from New York City. So those colds are expected colds.
Y'all gotta go outside and first. You want to talk to me about how cold I keep it in my house?
I'm explaining it to you. Let me explain it to you. I don't expect it to be this cold here, and it's cold all the time. Maybe because I don't go out like that. I don't got a car out here. You know, I'm struggling, but it's cold all the time here. It's worse than what I'm going through in New York. Because at least in New York, I know it's supposed to be this cold. What y'all got going on out here, it should not be this cold in these houses. It really is. It's Miami outside, and y'all make it feel like it's Antarctica inside. And then y'all mean to tell me, like, Cletus, you, bro, it's really hot out here.
No, bro. Because then on top of that, when you sleep, you can't just be wrapped up and be hot. I can't sleep hot, period. It has to be cold. If it's not cold any other time during the day, it has to be cold when I'm asleep.
That hasn't been an issue with me. Like, yes, people, we kind of sleep together sometimes. Like, we cuddle and shit.
I wasn't talking about us sleeping, but we wasn't even supposed to bring that shit up.
I mean, why not? Okay. We grown. We cool. We like each other's company or whatever. Now you want me to tell nobody? I edit this out if you want.
I mean,
you ashamed of me?
I'm not ashamed of you, but we talked about, the download shit.
I mean, we on the download. Ain't nobody gonna know it's you. Unless you want me to put a picture to you. I don't go put no picture to your face.
It's whatever. I don't really care.
Alright, cool. But like, yeah, nah, with you, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I don't have a problem with the AC. Now, I don't want none of your lime salt, your lime margarita salt that you eating for fun. Give me that before you get yourself high cholesterol. Give me that. What's wrong with you? Give me that. You are annoying, I swear.
Not my dad.
I am your dad.
No,
I'm
not.
Daddy.
No, you're not.
I'm not Zaddy.
No.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Am I kind of Zaddy?
My father.
Yes.
The person.
Okay,
who helped give life to me? My bad.
It's kind of like, I put it like this. If you and me and your dad was at a dinner table and you said, Dad, can you pass me some food? Don't think I'm not going. I'm gonna stutter a little bit.
But this my whole thing.
my hands go jerk and I'm like, oh, you're not talking.
This my whole thing. If I ain't never called you daddy.
Yeah, but I never really required you to do that though.
Why would you require me?
Some dudes.
I don't do daddy. No.
That's not weird to you.
What?
Like a girl calling her dude zaddy.
Yeah, that zaddy is one thing. Daddy is another thing.
That shit weird.
I feel like I call my dad daddy. So what the hell I'm calling you daddy for? That shit weird.
I feel like that's just weird. Period. Because I'm not your.
But
father.
I don't even say zaddy either. Like talking about. So
you don't really speak.
I do. We have full-blown conversations.
Nah, I wasn't talking like that. I'm just saying in general. You don't really be speaking. Like,
all right.
You communicate. You don't even communicate effectively.
I do. Well, I be trying.
This woman here don't communicate effectively. I swear to God, she don't. She treats me like crap.
I do not treat you like crap. I
Yes,
can admit
she
that my
does.
communication sucks.
This woman treat me like basura.
What is basura? You said that earlier.
It's garbage in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm teaching you new things. What else? But like I said, I think that's really my issue with Louisiana and why I don't like how Louisiana is sometimes, because I don't expect it to be as cold as you guys make it inside these homes. And it's like a different kind of cold, because it's like, why am I cold when it's hot outside? Like, my body is not meant for the adjustment. And then it's like, it's not like y'all take off the AC when it reaches a certain temperature. Like, y'all let it be cold all day. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a house that wasn't like 71 degrees or below.
It's supposed to be 71 degrees.
But 75 is a decent temperature. Like,
it's hot. It was 75 degrees in my house this morning, and it was hotter in here than it was outside.
Oh man!
And the only reason I didn't turn it on was because I was about to leave.
Man, all I know is I don't like that. I don't hate y'all music. I just don't like.
Man, you hate our music.
I don't hate y'all music.
Man, you be talking shit about our music.
I don't hate y'all music.
You over here disrespecting Gates like you ain't got no sense.
I don't disrespect Gates. See, that's the problem with y'all people. No, I did not. This is my problem with people out here. Just because I don't completely agree with something, don't mean I'm disrespecting it. Like,
I didn't say no.
That's a fact though. If you don't agree with something here, you're disrespectful.
That's not true.
if it's like y'all got like a whole statewide group think. Like, like if I like criticize something, it's like, oh, you hate the person. No, it's not. No,
nobody's saying you hate anybody. I didn't say you hated Gates. But anytime I play Gates or Boosie or anybody, you always come with a negative comment.
Because
so to me, that comes off as you hate that
stuff. No, it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I like Boosie, but to me, y'all gotta understand. The first time I really ever heard Boosie was on the Hurricane Chris "Hey Baby" remix.
Hey Baby
remix.
That's funny.
BOOSI.
That is a whole other
that's
song.
A Wipe Me Down. Nah, it was. I think it was A Baby. It might have been Wipe Me Down.
It was probably Wipe Me Down.
Yeah, and then it was A Baby remix. But the A Baby remix is the one I really remember, right? So to me, that's just he got 2 songs, and then he has a song with Webby that they were spelling independence. Like those are the only 3 songs. So like to me, y'all like, yo, he's a god. I'm like,
nobody said he was a god.
Everybody's top 3 rappers or top 5 rappers in Louisiana is this: Lil Wayne, Boosie, Kevin Gates, NBA YoungBoy.
Okay, you cannot say that's everybody's top 5. Bro. That might be like those people. Bro. At least 2 of those people might be in the list. Bro. But you're not gonna say that's everybody's top 5.
Everybody in this entire state's top 5.
You want to hear my top 5?
What's your top 5 of Louisiana rappers?
Of Louisiana rappers.
Yes.
Well, shit. If we going off of that, we ain't got that many.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
I mean, we got Wap Beezy. You listen to him when you want to know. You want to be ignorant. Like I when I'm finna get drunk, I listen to him.
I'm not gonna lie. I never heard of a Wap Beezy before I came here, but Die About It go hard. I feel that. Like I really feel like I would die about some things.
Yeah, Die About It make you ready to die about it. Yeah.
So you die about it behind me?
We ain't there yet, but we getting there.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You want me to die about you?
Nah, I don't want you to die about me. I ain't died about you.
I was about to say, let's be real.
Cletus, he fucking with. Damn, he fucking with you today. Damn, did you try to communicate?
Yeah,
with
like
him?
I don't got that expectation of you. I hope you ain't got that one of me.
That. I ain't gonna die about nobody. I can't, cause if I die tomorrow behind you, you gotta now take care of my family, and my family really not gonna fuck with you. Like they gonna really want to fight your ass.
I mean, to be real, yeah. Understood.
All right, cool. A lot of people out here, they be like, nah, bro, you supposed to die about it. I said, why? I'm more valuable to you alive. No, I'm good. I want to live to fight another day. Give me that, because you go eat that salt margarita salt. Yo, what's wrong with you? Oh, my goodness.
You really think I'm weird, huh?
Yo, you are weird. Yo, this woman pirouettes and twirls everywhere she goes. Like,
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you do. Oh, well, if I told you
every now and then, if I'm in a good mood, depending on what I'm doing,
you twirl and pirouette every other step, and you step and twerk into everything.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
You ain't never seen me step and twerk into
nothing. Oh my God, you was about
nothing.
to start twerking in the parking lot before we came in.
Oh, that's
for food.
Oh no, that was me getting on your nerves because you like to call me annoying. You've been calling me annoying all day, so that's kind of been the aim of the game. You call me annoying, I'm just living up to my standard.
Am I calling
my
you?
best potential?
I don't call you annoying like that.
You call me annoying on a regular basis.
Because you low key annoying though. You do it on purpose. So it's like, am I really wrong for calling you annoying if you acting annoying?
I mean, you be acting annoying too.
What I do that's annoying?
What I do that's annoying?
Shit, what don't you do?
You just be annoyed because I have a smart mouth. That's what I feel like. You really just be annoyed with me because I be making little smart comments.
I don't think that's it.
So what is it?
With you, I think you be doing stuff just like I said to upset me.
And that's what's funny because I don't do shit just to upset you.
Yes, you fucking do.
I really don't.
Yes, you do. I feel like everything like you do is to try to get a rise out of me.
I feel like you taking it too personal. I feel like I just have a smart mouth and I'm sarcastic and I really just be playing.
That was emotional. You hear this, guys? That was emotional.
I didn't say you was emotional.
That's crazy.
All I said was that you taking it a little bit, too much to heart.
How I be taking it to heart?
All I'm saying is,
nah, we go talk about this because you have a thing and that you like to run away from your problems. We're not gonna let you run away from nothing on this podcast.
We're not about to just air out all
I'm airing out all your dirty laundry, but your laundry room is elite. Like you really should start doing people's laundry and getting paid to do it. I'll really invest in you. I'll pay utilities and shit, but you gotta give me a cut. I'm not playing. You got a big ass. Don't you got like 2 washers, 2 dryers in there?
I have 1 washer and 1 dryer.
You got 1 washer, 1 dryer, and a big ass room.
It's like, yeah.
You really could turn that into like a business. Like, I really would help you buy that.
Yeah, but that would require people to, come to my house, and I don't fucking
Nah, you deliver it. That's how you charge more money.
We'll talk about it. It's your first time bringing it up to me.
I like good things, Queen. I don't think you've noticed this by now. Talk ain't cheap. You know that. There's money and jewels and everything I say.
We all work it out. I'm worried about this other stuff right now.
What you worried about?
You already know what I'm worried about.
Well, you talk about it. Why are you afraid to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about that on air.
Why not?
When I get it going, I'll talk about it.
I won't put this out until you get it going. She sound country as hell.
Shut up.
Yuck. Sound like Goofy. Yuck. Oh.
But you be wondering why I come at you sideways.
I mean,
you be talking just as much shit as I do.
Of course, I got to.
Exactly. So I'm just saying.
I keep the same, and all I am is a mirror.
You can't take the heat.
What you mean I can't take the heat?
I'm saying if you can't take the heat.
Oh, I stay out the kitchen.
You're talking about me, you know.
Shit, if you can't take the heat, stay out of Louisiana. Shit. Stay out this bitch.
You just said it and said it's not that hot.
Nah, like I said, outside be hot, but inside be too cold. It's like it just doesn't make sense. Like it be hot, but even when it's not hot
right now.
Huh?
I said I'm not gonna lie, I'm hot right now.
It's beautiful in here.
I was hot as fuck when you told me to turn the air off.
It's like 72 degrees in here. What are you talking about?
It's like 75 degrees in here.
Oh, that's perfect weather.
That's hot.
What's wrong with you people?
If I was up and moving around, I'd probably like start sweating.
That's correct. Yo, y'all hear this? It's 73 degrees in this house, bro, and she's bugging out. Like,
I'm
it's
not
hot.
bugging out, but it's hot.
Y'all niggas got
it's
problems.
A little stuffy.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know why. Y'all need it.
But you know what though? I can say I didn't used to be like that. I'm like this because when I moved to California, I was living by the bay, and it's always cold over there. And so I got used to being cold. Like I was sleep cold, I was outside cold. I'm just used to being cold.
That's fair.
So when I get back down here, it's hot as shit down here.
Yeah.
Like.
What was your experiences like in California? Like how did it affect how you think about life and how you like interact with men and stuff like that?
I guess maybe, but not a lot. I mean, I travel a lot and I meet people and I meet different people, so it's kind of like it did, but it didn't. The main thing about me being in California was that I was in the military, so most of the things that changed my mindset about anything was the military. Not necessarily the area I was in. It was more like the group of people I was around. It's like a whole nother mindset.
So what did the military teach you?
Attention to detail is like their main thing. Well, I'm the branch I was in the Air Force. So the Air Force's biggest thing is attention to detail and integrity. And so if I didn't remember anything else from basic training, I remember the first military instructor that we had was teaching us how to do something, and he told us, he was like, there's two ways to do everything. You can do it right, or you can do it again. Well, me personally, I don't know about y'all, I don't like repeating myself.
I don't either.
So it's like every time I do something now, like I kind of, that's in my head, because I'm like, yo, I do not feel like doing this. I can just really throw this together like this. And then like that kind of comes in the back of my head, like a conscious kind of. And then I just be like, all right, let me go ahead and just do it right the first time.
I feel that. So when it comes to us, do you think you pay attention to detail?
Do you think I don't?
I asked you a question. You can't answer my question with a question.
I mean, I can, but I think I do.
So what are some things that you realize about me that you don't think the average person would realize? Since you were paying attention to detail.
You're very observant.
Okay.
And very aware of your surroundings. You're caring in your own way.
What is that way?
What do you mean?
What is my caring and what does my caring look like?
Well, you'll just, hit people up. Well, I know me personally, if I haven't talked to you that day or like in a couple of days, you'll hit me up to see if I'm good or whatever. You'll ask me if I've eaten that day, because sometimes I be so busy I do forget to eat. Just checking up on me in general stuff. If my mood's off, and you can tell, you'll ask me about it. And if I don't want to talk about it, you'll leave me alone or whatever. But you at least try to make an effort.
See, Queens out there, I told you Cletus is a good man. I be trying to tell these women, get you a Cletus, queen. Get you
I won't say all that, y'all.
That's crazy.
I'm just playing. I'm really just talking shit.
All right. So attention to detail and do things right. And integrity. You said something about integrity. So when it comes to us, do you think that your integrity has been what it had to be?
I'll say I had a slight hiccup.
Okay.
But for the most part, I've been nothing but real with you.
That's 100. I could accept that. You know, like if it's on Family Feud, I'll be like, good answer. Good answer. I could accept
Survey
that.
Survey
says, number one answer, good answer. I could feel that. Now, when it comes to the dudes, like, that you've interacted with, because you from the South, like, Louisiana dudes are by far some of the most different people I've ever met in my life.
I'm glad you said it.
Because, like, I've never, like, they cool. I get them. But the rationale behind it's like, I guess the best way to put it, it's like being stuck in an old traditional home with a lot of those same morals, but like in a very poor environment that lacks, I think, the communication aspect of things, like effectively communicating.
That's actually pretty accurate. Yeah, that's real accurate. I can say that since I was a kid, I've had girls have problems with me, and I don't know where these problems or issues came from. To this day, I still don't know what our problems were. But I eventually got to the point to where it didn't matter. Like, you're not gonna disrespect me, period. Because people aren't gonna do what you allow. People gonna only put you through what you gonna put up with. So I learned that you just don't put up with shit from the jump. You just shut that shit down where it's at.
I feel that. Because it's like a lot of the men here, they expect the woman that they deal with to do whatever they want. Like not whatever they want, but like do whatever for them and let them do whatever they want. And if you're not okay with it, then you go be like fighting about it, but you know that the fighting is coming because the person low-key cares. Like, he don't want to lose you. But it's like, if you care for somebody, why
it's manipulative. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You want to play on my emotions so you can play me and do what you want, but you won't do what I'm asking you to do.
Yeah.
You want something for nothing. You want to have your cake and eat it too. Life don't work like that.
But the women out here are like that too.
I mean, some of them are. Am I friends with them?
I don't know. I really don't know your friends like that.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, you can't
that's
even
fair.
front.
That's fair.
That's fair, right? Like, I'm not even trying to play them, but like, come on. We still kind of new at this whole thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have friends who do shit like that, and I'd be like, okay, now come on. And I have other friends. Like, I hang out with a little bit of everybody. So it's kind of like I see it from all types of different scenarios, and I just be like, yeah, it sounds about right. So that's why nothing really surprises me.
I'm surprised you never really asked me why, like, you versus other people.
I'm dope as fuck. What you mean?
Nah, that's not what I mean. That is not what I didn't know you was that too. I really did not know you were that cool. I'm not gonna.
Most people don't.
So yeah. So what do you think attracted me to want to get to know you?
Well, I mean,
outside of like the conversation we had about how we first met and stuff like that, and like me wanting to see what that was about. But I'm talking about past that point.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm a dope person. Like, I'm a genuine person. I'm not gonna be on no bullshit, not intentionally, at least.
Time out. What you say? You say you're not gonna be on no bullshit, not intentionally?
Yeah, cause you claim to be on some bullshit.
You fucking lie. I know you're not gonna sit here. This woman here, bro. Have you thought about politics?
So, first of all, you asked me a question. Can I answer the question?
Answer the question.
You was mad earlier because I wouldn't answer nothing.
Okay. You're right. You got it. Go ahead.
I
Do
don't
your
remember
thing.
what I was saying.
You said you dope as fuck.
But like, it's just like I'm myself. That's what it is. Like, I don't try to impress people. I don't try to put on a facade. I am who I am. And either you're gonna fuck with it or you're not.
That's a fact. I think, I'll be real with you, I think what attracted me to you, I past that initial conversation, was like, I don't know, I always felt like you always meet me halfway. Like, I'll give you that. Like, I feel like no matter what, you gonna meet me halfway. Like, I don't know where I got that, but it's like, I always, like, if I hit you up, you responded. Okay, cool. If I see you and I say, yo, we gonna talk later, we end up talking later. Alright, cool. If I'm like, yo, like, you know, you wanna do something? You're like, yeah, and we do it. It's always like me not having to go 90 all the time. And I don't think people really take that into consideration.
I never took that into consideration. I never even thought about that.
Oh, yeah. It's always 50-50 with you. And if it's not 50-50 with you, it's like 60-40. Or you'll find a way to make sure that I never overstep a boundary or you do too much. Like, it's always really like, I already know, like, I bought food today. But I already know, like, next time you gonna have food for us. Or we're gonna go get some food. Or, like, you gonna make sure, like, there's wine. Or you gonna make sure, like,
it's gonna be something. Weed, wine, something.
Yeah, like it's not gonna be like Cletus did all 100 and Bree just sat there looking stupid.
Well, I've always been like expecting the guy to be on 100 all the time implies that you need him. You should never make anybody feel like you need them.
Shit, but you do need me. Shit,
nigga.
You right. You got it. I respect that. That's dope. I could fuck with that. So you really not trying to talk about what you've been working on? Because that's really what kind of kept you in the door, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
I don't like bummy bitches. That's just not my vibe. I like women who are trying to do something with themselves because I really do believe like I'm a walking trillionaire. So I could never be with somebody who wouldn't understand what that grind's like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we could talk about it.
Bring it up, because you said.
So what are you working on?
What do you like about it right now? Like, just you introduce it. You talk about how you found out about it or whatever.
All right. So this woman right here, Brianna, she's working on a cosmetic line that is for women, all spectrum of women, but predominantly women of color. It has different kind of tones that speaks on different kind of things. The marketing behind it is pretty cool. Like the concepts that she had behind it, really, really cool. I think I like them a lot. And the products that she used are really healthy for like black women's skin. And she's kind of doing this like out the crib, like she's really trapping out the house with it. And I thought that was really dope. I think the cosmetic industry is so hot right now. Like you can make so much money off of it. And I love the way that it could potentially go. So I'm definitely gonna try to help. Shit, I might have to even become a partner in it. I don't even know if I want to become. I'm definitely gonna invest in it type shit. I think it's cool.
I appreciate that.
That's why on it. So that's what it is. And I think just seeing how organized and like how detail oriented you were when it comes to like your planning and execution was really cute. I thought it was really attractive. Like it was something I felt like I like. Like I look at your dry erase boards. You have 3 of them. I have none. Like I might have to take one of them. Like I'm not gonna lie to you.
What you mean I had to take one?
I don't have no dry erase board.
If I have 3, don't you think I need all 3 of them?
Shit,
all 3 of these boards have different shit written on.
Let me get like one. You got.
I will take you to Walmart and.
I need one dry erase board.
Look, this one was like $8.
Okay, I need a dry erase board.
Maybe this one's like $15.
I'm not paying $15.
That one was like $8. The calendar was like $8.
Nah, I'm not paying $8 for that.
You want this one? This little cute one? Wait, you get.
Nah, that's for bad bitches only. I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not a bad bitch. Nah, I'm gonna get one. Because I just, like I said, I think your organization and your research and your acumen to like absorb knowledge and then kind of like utilize it for your gain is really cool. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand how important those kind of things are.
Yeah, it goes back to my whole issue with school. I always excelled at school. I was never a dumbass or anything like that. But my whole issue was none of this shit is beneficial to anything I'm gonna have to do when I get in the real world. We sit up here and bust our asses in college for like, or in school in general, for like the first 20 something years of our life to go and work for somebody and work like dogs to have nothing to show for it at the end. My mom graduated college. She graduated top of her nursing class. My dad didn't go to college, but then when my mom got pregnant with me, he went and got a job. So he been working like a dog at least my whole life. That much I know. And it's like they've always been able to provide for us and do for us and make sure we had everything that we needed and everything that we wanted. But once again, they had nothing to show for it. Oh, well, we wanted to do this, but we had to pay for this for Brianna this week. Or we wanted this, but VJ needed something for his instrument. So it was like, well, what are y'all getting out of it? So it's like, if you can take whatever you learn and figure out how to take it to the next level, then you don't even, like, you don't need a job, you don't need an employment, and you'll be able to live your life how you want to live your life.
So makeup.
That was just kind of my little outlet. I don't know why I was really into makeup. Like, I would just be in my room for hours watching all types of YouTube videos. And I guess I kind of wanted to be a makeup artist, but everybody around here is a makeup artist. And so it still was kind of like how you get your foot in the door. Because it's congested. Like, everybody's a makeup artist. Especially with, like, tutorials on YouTube, and you don't even really need a certification to do it. So, literally, everybody's a makeup artist. But if you're a makeup artist with products to offer, or with services, like, if you can find some kind of way to differentiate yourself from everyone else, then you pretty much have your clientele. Mm-hmm. And so with the makeup line, that's kind of how I figured out how to do that. And so everything else just kind of built off of that.
So what's different from what you're doing versus what everybody else is trying to do?
Well, for one, this is going to sound shady, and I swear I mean it not to be shady, but it's the truth. And it's like something that my mom had pointed out to me before I even ever verbalized it, so I knew I wasn't just tripping. But everyone here kind of does the same makeup looks. Like, it's all kind of the same. Like, there's no variation, there's no differentiation with the looks. And like, if you get on Instagram and see the makeup that people do around here, they all look the same. It's the same cut creases, the same colors, the same vibes. It's just the same makeup. So it's like everybody paying all this money to look like everybody else.
I'm already knowing. And these girls is not fire.
My whole thing, pretty much my whole life has also been that I'm not finna be like everybody else. Period. I'm walking around here with a stingray on my arm, Africa on my hip, and an orange mohawk.
Yeah, that's about right. She look a little crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. She do like yo, I need a milk.
But it's like, no matter what I did, ain't nobody else got that. Ain't nobody else doing that. That was always the kind of shit I was into. So my whole thing was always been, how do I make myself different? How do I make myself stand out? How do I, not necessarily attention seeking, but like, how do I make sure I look like an individual? Like, I never liked being like everybody else, being a clone.
I was the same fucking way. I was the same exact way. Okay, cool. So, what's the next steps now? Like, what has your research and, all your things that you've looked up when it comes to this makeup industry stuff? What is the next step for you?
So, the next step is actually testing out my products and getting a formula that I think I would be okay with, and making sure it's okay to use on everyone's skin and things like that, and testing it out, making sure that my shit is done right, because I already know that I'm not gonna have an issue with the investments or having an issue with getting money to do it, or maybe even marketing. Like, I'm not gonna have an issue with any of that.
Because Cletus is gonna be around for it.
What?
I'm gonna help you with it.
Well, yeah, that too, but my uncles are also helping me with it.
That's a fact.
And so it's like, regardless like of anything else that's going on, at the end of the day, I have my family support. And so before I have them send me all this money to do X, Y, and Z, I might as well take my time and make sure it's done right. And so that's pretty much what I've been doing, as far as like looking up the ingredients, making sure, everything's safe to use, trying to figure out what I might like, what I don't like, to come up with something that I think I will want my name attached to.
That's
because right now it's just starting with the candy shop, but it's like eventually it's just gonna be Brianna J. Like, because right now nobody knows who the hell Brianna J is. So I just thought the candy shop would be a cute introduction to me.
Why? Why the candy shop? Because you sweet?
Well, that too.
Because you taste good?
I'm not finna play with you.
I'm playing.
I'm not finna play with you.
I am not aware. I did not have relations with that woman. Okay. But
the candy shop, so it was like the same thing we were just talking about. The cosmetic industry is really congested. Everybody wants to be a makeup artist, and everybody also wants to be their own boss. So it's like, okay, so if I'm finna come up with a makeup line, how I'm finna make people want to fuck with my little country ass makeup line? So the candy shop was just something I thought would be cute, and I was like, well, there's gonna be like a candy for any color you can think of.
It would be hard.
What?
Like, cause I already know like some of the concepts you got in mind, but y'all should make like a giant trap house. And the front of it would be a candy shop, and the back would be like the makeup and like weed and all that shit.
But you know what's crazy? That would be dope as fuck. Because Venicia and I were talking about opening up a studio, and I was thinking about maybe putting it in California anyway.
Yeah.
And so
like a candy shop,
really
makeup in the
front,
and like medicinal shits in the back.
And I have a friend working on getting his weed license and getting a transportation license to be able to.
Yeah, I heard it here first, people.
So,
if I say, you heard me say it. Let me I need my percentages. Don't forget.
So I'm really waiting on him to graduate so he can actually get to the West Coast to work on that too. So we have a couple of different things. Like, I haven't talked to you about everything, but it's like a couple different things really going on, and that's all about to tie together. Because I also have some friends in the real estate that's gonna help me find a studio.
Yeah, fuck with me. You gonna let me rock with you?
If that's what you're trying to do, don't be on that crazy shit.
You gonna let me invest in you?
If that's what you want to do.
I mean, is it a good investment?
Yeah, it's a good investment.
How will I know?
Well, you know, because you've been talking to me for at least 2 weeks about it, and you've been seeing me putting in work to try to get it done.
Shit, there's a lot of people that do stuff to put stuff together to get it done.
You're right, but I guess you're just gonna have to wait and see.
I hear that. That's what investment is. It's not overnight. All right, cool. I think we talked about a lot. Yeah, let them know where they could follow you at if you want.
If y'all want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at I am.
She mad country, y'all.
I'm not at I am.BriannaJ. Let me make sure that's my Instagram name.
How many I's? How many N's?
I am.Brianna BriannaJ. Okay. Just a J.
Okay, cool. Anything else you want to say to the people before we gotta get out of here? Cause I'm catching the feelings right now.
What feelings?
You know what kind of feelings?
What you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What, you hungry or some shit?
Yeah,
wait, you talking about?
What?
Wait, I don't think we talking about the same.
You know exactly. Stamina time.
Ooh, I thought you were talking about that cookie.
Oh, already hit me too. My ears don't even work right now.
That's funny because we didn't eat anything. You ate a corner, if that. You ate like a crumb.
Oh yeah, you trying to be annoying again?
I mean, I can get to that. Yeah.
You need milk.
Oh, I'm drinking.
Yeah, that's smart. You shouldn't drink milk unless it's almond milk. Almond milk is good for you. We are the only people that eat things that don't come from our mothers, like from our own personal mother. It's like us. Like, alright, so dogs, when dogs are children, they drink their mother's milk. Like, they only be drinking that type of milk. Cows and like other animal species, they only eat from their mothers. We eat cows, we eat shit that we're not supposed to eat. We drink cow milk as a regular milk. That's like, imagine if a dog comes around, you feed it breast milk for all of its life. Like, you feel me? Like, I guess we're not really supposed to be drinking that. Alright, too woke? Too deep? Alright, too woke.
I ain't gonna say it's too woke, but that's an interesting way of looking at it.
Okay, good things only. Alright, you got nothing else to say?
That's it for me.
Alright, we out here. Peace. Survive. Remember, talk ain't cheap.